Where can you buy the cheapest Tesla Model Y? December 10, 2022. The cheapest price for a Tesla Model Y can be found in China, costing an average of just $40,411 USD according to global pricing data measured in US dollars and compiled by Bloomberg. The news comes after multiple price cuts in China over the past couple of months and a production upgrade that significantly increased Tesla's output capacity at Gigafactory Shanghai. The remaining top 10 countries for the cheapest Model Y price included a four-way tie between Slovakia, Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia, $44,323 for second. In addition to Japan, $46,300, New Zealand, $48,393, Macau, $49,509, France, $49,617 and Australia, $51,093, based on a multi-state average. Singapore and Israel were among the world's most expensive places to purchase a Tesla Model Y. The US ranked the 9th most expensive country in which to purchase a Model Y, though it's worth noting that different states offer different incentives for EV purchases, causing the price to be dependent on where in the US it is sold. Automobiles are generally more expensive in places like Singapore and Israel due to higher taxes, duties and registration fees versus China and Europe. Morningstar Research Services equity analyst Seth Goldstein said, "If we see an economic slowdown in 2023, we could see commodity prices fall. So input costs would go down. If this happens, I'd expect Tesla and most other automakers would cut prices again to boost demand." Of the 42 countries included on the index, Singapore offered the most expensive Model Y in the world, costing as much as $103,800 USD, rising to over $180,000 after levies for some. Despite the high price of the Model Y in the country, Singapore-based finance professional Alexander Ang said Tesla's SUV offered the most bang for my buck compared to the other EV options available. Ang also said that the choices were limited. "Sure, it's definitely expensive, but it's the same for any car in Singapore." Ang said, "A similar-sized EV from other manufacturers is more expensive than Tesla because of additional dealership charges and they don't have as much legroom in the rear." Source reposted and summarized from Peter McGuthrie at Avanex. "My take: that is quite the range for the exact same thing. But China has the cheapest Model Is. Can Tesla turn the Model 3 into its $30,000 hatchback?" December 10, 2022. There is starting to become pressure from retail investors and analysts against Tesla to make their $30,000 hatchback vehicle in order to compete in international markets and with BYD in China. Here's how I think Tesla can accomplish this. I currently own a 2022 Tesla Model 3 RWD with LFP batteries. After taxes and all fees, this vehicle cost me about $50,000. This price range is out of reach for many people, especially those who can't make a down payment. However, a $30,000 vehicle, a hatchback, like a Toyota Corolla, except as an EV, would be in reach of many more people. Gary Black, a strong voice in the Tesla community, advocates for Tesla to create this $30,000 hatchback now in order to compete with BYD in China and other markets. A $30,000 vehicle makes a lot of sense. But the question is if Elon Musk will do this, or if he instead will make the Model 3 become this hatchback over time by reducing features and using single-piece castings to reduce the cost of it. I think it makes a lot of sense for Tesla to do this. There would be a need to train engineers on how to make a new vehicle, just to reduce the complexity of an already existing one. Tesla announced its vehicle lineup at the last Tesla Semi-reveal event. There was a slide that showed a covered-up vehicle called Robotaxi. It is possible that this vehicle becomes a hybrid of an autonomous vehicle and the $30,000 hatchback that so many are wanting Tesla to make. The only thing that would stop this is if this vehicle is truly being planned without a steering wheel, pedals, or many of the features a normal car has. Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My take: I think the Model 2 will have its own platform and will be both the Robo-taxi and a cheaper Tesla. Tesla Cybertruck body spotted in Giga, Texas. December 10, 2022. When Elon Musk provided an update during his opening remarks at the Q3 2022 earnings call, he made it a point to highlight that Tesla is already in the final lap for the Cybertruck. This was highlighted in the company's Q3 2022 update letter, which listed the Cybertruck as a vehicle that was already in its tooling phase. Days after the Q3 2022 earnings call, images of Cybertruck bodies being moved through Giga, Texas were shared online. The bodies were fully covered, but it was evident from the vehicle's size and shape that it was the Cybertruck. Since then, only a few images of the Cybertruck inside Giga, Texas have emerged. That is, at least, until now, an image of a Cybertruck body with its apparent single-piece rear megacast was recently shared online. The photo was shared on YouTube by longtime Tesla owner and EV advocate Kim Java, who noted that the image was taken from Giga, Texas. The photograph was taken from the vehicle's rear, and it showed what seems to be two main parts of the Cybertruck's body put together. One looked like a megacast and the other looked like it was hydroformed stainless steel. A close look at the rear megacast hints at a number of interesting details. For one, Elon Musk was not kidding when he previously stated that the Cybertruck's rear requires a casting that's bigger than those used in the Model Y. Musk has noted that Tesla would have to use the largest casting machine available for the Cybertruck's rear body because it's a large vehicle with a long truck bed, and it has to be capable of carrying a lot of weight. As could be seen in the recent photo from Giga, Texas, the single-piece megacast for the Cybertruck's rear is indeed the largest yet. Also interesting in the recent Cybertruck image was the apparent absence of a folding midgate. This came as a slight disappointment for some Tesla supporters, as some were looking forward to the feature. A folding midgate was also heavily hinted at in a Tesla patent from last year, which describes folding rear seats. The patent was met with much excitement as it would make the Cybertruck a great camping vehicle. If the recent image of the Cybertruck and its megacast is any indication, it would appear that this won't be the case, inasmuch as there is still a lot of doubt from skeptics who believe that the Cybertruck is simply vaporware that will never get released. Updates from Giga, Texas and the growing number of images of the all-electric pickup truck in Tesla's facilities suggest that the vehicle is indeed closing in on production. This was practically confirmed by Tesla in the Q3 2022 earnings call when the company noted that Giga, Texas is on track to start early Cybertruck production in the middle of 2023. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: the Cybertruck's design is revolutionary. I feel bad for the Ford F-150. Tesla gets one of its most bullish comments from Elon Musk to date. December 10, 2022. While Tesla is still neck-deep with allegations of low demand in China and Elon Musk's alleged lack of focus on the EV maker, the company received what could only be described as one of its most optimistic sentiments from its CEO to date. As per CEO Elon Musk, Tesla and SpaceX are now operating so well that very little is needed from him most of the time. Tesla stock has felt a lot of pressure this year, and a notable part of it is likely due to CEO Elon Musk's acquisition of social media company Twitter. Recent reports have indicated that Wall Street analysts are the most optimistic they have been on Tesla stock in years. Despite this, some Tesla bulls have expressed concerns about Musk's seemingly declining focus on Tesla due to his increasing focus on Twitter. Musk's recent comments on Twitter suggest that his growing focus on the social media company does not mean to say that he is abandoning his responsibilities at Tesla. In a post on Twitter, Musk noted that he still oversees Tesla and SpaceX today, but the teams in the two companies are so competent that often very little is actually needed from him. I continue to oversee both Tesla and SpaceX, but the teams there are so good that often little is needed from me. Musk wrote. These statements bode very well for Tesla as a company. While Musk is the face of the electric vehicle maker, Tesla has built a strong lineup of executives that are extremely good at pursuing the company's extremely ambitious targets. These include CFO Zachary Kirkhorn, who has helped turn Tesla into a profitable automaker, and SVP of Powertrain and Energy Engineering Andrew Baglino, who is extremely knowledgeable about the EV maker's operations. Musk has never shied away from giving credit to Tesla's team. Just recently, Musk highlighted that he is extremely proud of the Tesla team because it has continued to do very well despite challenging times. Tesla team has done incredibly well, despite extremely difficult times. Could not be more proud of them. Musk wrote in a response to Tesla's impressive numbers in China last month. Tesla China's results are notable because the country's overall auto sector showed weakness in November. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: Elon surrounds himself with the best people and then sets them loose.